Now, as we continue to monitor that potential ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, we'll turn to a story that's arguably not unrelated. Tomorrow, the winner of the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize is going to be announced in Norway, and among the nominees, of course, President Donald Trump. Now, he's made it absolutely no secret that he wants the honour, saying, in fact, that it would be a big insult if he were not to receive it. My colleague Mark Lowen has this report from Oslo.
Everyone says that I should get the Nobel Peace Prize for each one of these achievements.
The letter I sent to the Nobel Prize Committee, it's nominating you for the Peace Prize, which is well deserved.
Will you get the Nobel Prize? Absolutely not. They'll give it to some guy that didn't do a damn thing.
His crusade for the prize echoes through the corridors of its Norwegian gatekeepers. In the peace of Oslo, far from the noise in Washington, we've got an unprecedented glimpse behind the scenes. Let me take you inside here. This is the room where it happens, where the Norwegian Nobel Committee meet every year to decide who gets the world's most prestigious award, the Nobel Peace Prize. Never before has the committee disclosed when they hold their final deliberations, and never have they allowed journalists into the final talks until now. Enter the Guardians of Nobel, public figures in Norway appointed by its parliament, preparing for their momentous decision. Watched over by the award's founder, Alfred Nobel, and the winners since 1901, the past and the present are on their minds.
To have that campaign, the pressure and the media attention isn't really something new for the Norwegian Nobel Committee. However, of course, we noticed that there are a lot of media attention, particularly this year.
How is that seen by the committee?
I think we feel that the world is listening and the world is discussing. And discussing how we can actually achieve peace is a good thing. And then we have to stay strong and we have to stay principled in our choices. We have these three criteria.
Peace is prized here, but so is secrecy. And as deliberations begin, time for privacy. Nobel watchers think a win is unlikely for the Trump administration.
It has withdrawn from international institutions such as the World Health Organization, from the Paris Accord on climate. And he has been very harsh on protesters against the Gaza war. I think these are things that point in a non-peaceful direction. If a just and sustainable peace is reached in Gaza, Trump would probably be a good contender for next year, at least a possible one.
It makes for rich debate for students of peace studies at Oslo University, with lofty ideals and strong views of what the award should mean.
Seeing someone pursue diplomatic actions specifically with the end goal of winning the prize is very much a different sort of approach.
One which you respect or not?
Not really, to be honest, because again the prize is supposed to be a recognition of your pursuit of peace in the sense of benefiting humanity, not benefiting yourself.
To see an award like that, see people who have, risked their lives and, been given this award in recognition of that. Malala Yousafzai, a teenager shot at by the Taliban, and then for you to go around on your ego trip and have your friends call up the committee and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to win the award, it's laughable. I'm sorry, I think it's disrespectful.
In the basement of the committee, the files of every award, one nomination on the back of a restaurant menu. But if Mr. Trump wants to find out who supported him and who he's up against, he'll have a problem. The papers are kept secret for 50 years. Mark Lowen, BBC News, Oslo.
Quite remarkable access there. Well, Mark actually told me more about what we can expect at the awards.
No one can read Donald Trump's mind, but the fact is he has been fixated on the issue of getting the Nobel Peace Prize for years. He has reeled off a list of the 7 wars he has claimed to solve in speeches and press conferences. He was riled by the fact that Barack Obama won just months into his first term. And he has been pushing. I mean, there are even reports in the Norwegian media that he called Jens Stoltenberg, the Norwegian finance minister and ex-head of NATO, over the phone to try to lobby for it, which is something beyond the power of any politician to influence, because the committee fiercely guards its independence. But there's an important point here, which is that the nominations for this year closed at the end of January, which was the month that he returned to office for his second term. So even though it appears that peace is on the cards in Gaza, it would be too late for this year. Is he hoping that maybe the committee might make a last-minute change? That would be unprecedented. But as you heard there in my report, maybe it could make him a candidate for next year.